And I'm so excited. As I was saying, I've been so excited about doing this. It's like waiting for a party. We're at the Possibilities Playshop. This is the one for 2014. We're going to talk about a lot of things today that are getting ready to get through 2014 in the most elegant way we can. And so what we're going to do, let me just give you a little bit of a plan outline, and then we're going to go into a little relaxation to come together. The ideas around this came from the Winter Solstice 2013 meditation channeled message from the Divine Feminine, because they talk about the cycles of this year and what we need to know about how to use the cycles of the seasons in the year as we go through this year. And then in understanding about the moon cycles, and here we are in Severna Park, Maryland on the Chesapeake Bay, we here locally know about the moon. The moon has an effect on the water. If you have a boat, you have to worry about whether it's full moon or new moon, what's going on with the high tides, because the moon affects the water. And we're mostly water. So it's kind of logical that the moon would affect us. And it makes sense in planning the year to understand what's going on with the cycles of the moon, because we do naturally have some reaction to that cycle. And so my guidance was, and I was trying to force a workshop in the fall to get ready for 2014, and my guidance was, no, it's the Lunar New Year. So we're doing this just before what's called the Chinese New Year, because it's the second new moon after the winter solstice that actually starts the cycle of that year in the Asian calendar. So in getting ready for that, we're getting ready for a new moon cycle that's starting soon. And then we'll go through the 13 months of that 12-month calendar. So that's how we're going to talk about it. That's where this came from. And what we're going to do, in addition to planning in the sense of accessing the guidance for who we want to be during these 13 months, we're not doing a plan with goals and when I'm going to reach the goals and what steps I'm going to take, because that would come after what we're doing today. So our play shop today is about exploring possibilities, about accessing, the first thing we're going to do is access our guide for 2014, or guides. Because I have discovered in working with clients and in working just on my own work that it helps to have a focused guide who's helping right now. You know, we all have a bunch of guides, spirit guides. They could be ancestors, could be loved ones that we know who've crossed over, could be an angel. And so meeting a guide whose purpose is to work this year with you will help keep you focused. You'll have someone to call on this year when you encounter things that need some help. So that's the first thing we're going to do, is get that guidance. And then we're going to look at the possibilities for who you want to be this year. How do you want to feel? How do you want to look back on this year? And then we're going to do the exercises of pulling pictures out of magazines that are about not what you want to buy or have or get, but what makes you feel good? How do you want to feel? What helps you be the best you can be? Pull out yourself, your confident self, your light being self, your evolving self. And those we're going to then let your guide help you plot in your notebook across these 13 moons.